Lord, prepare us to be your sanctuary on this day. You said, better is one day in the house of the Lord than 10,000 elsewhere. So we know that tomorrow, if tomorrow isn't promised, then today must be your gift to us. So I thank you for this gift. Thank you for this moment that we may be able to commune with you in prayer. Prepare us now to seek you, O God. Seek the divine that is in this place, the places where you dwell and where you meet us in our deepest selves. Somehow in the mystery of prayer, we are seen and we are known just as we are. So God, you see that there are some of us who are in pain today. Our brother and Reverend Mark Leach, John Payne, who is in surgery, Sigrid, who needs you now too. And you are aware of the physical aches and the chronic pain and the suffering that is both physical and emotional and spiritual. And you know the hurt that some of us have carried to this church with us today. Some of us need a miracle, God. And some of us just need you to be with us. That maybe healing will come through a doctor or a friend, or the kindness of a stranger. All we know is that when we seek you, I trust that we will find you. Even when it seems as if the odds are stacked against us, God, I believe that in your Son Jesus, suffering and death will not have its last word. Our nation too needs healing. We all know that our nation needs healing, God. We have thrived on the backs of slave labor, cheap labor, immigrant labor, child labor, trafficked labor, and today we see that 2.5 million of our brothers and our sisters are even profited from in the industry that we see as the prison industrial complex. We are not only a wealthy nation because a few of us worked hard. It's because powers and principalities continue to hoard the abundance by exploiting the masses. God, we confront the powers of injustice in this prayer, and we ask that you give us the courage to confront the injustice of greed that lies within our own hearts. Heal us, God. We need your courage. And for our Egyptian Coptic Christian brothers and sisters who died at the hands of ISIS, for our brothers and sisters in Nepal who have suffered from the earthquake, the tragic earthquake that happened yesterday. 1,300 of your people died yesterday, God. In Yemen, airstrikes continue. Over 1,000 have died, and in Yemen, half of those were children. It breaks my heart to watch the news sometimes. And it's so upsetting, and it makes me feel paralyzed. So I pray today, God, that we no longer look at the news to re-inflict trauma in our own lives, God, but we seek the healing and the peace of your nations. And that we proclaim, as Jesus did, that all captives shall be free, that we will bind up the brokenhearted, and that darkness shall be no more for those who are imprisoned. This is my prayer of the people, but help us to become a praying people. Amen.